Oh, that was lovely. Hello, everyone. I didn't know I was going to belch as soon as it started filming. If I edit it, I would edit that out, but... Hi! I'm so excited today. I got a couple of things that I'm very excited about, so let's get started, shall we? Hang on, I gotta write a note so I don't forget this. Okay. Let's start with my finishes, okay? And I posted this on the Facebook group, but last time I talked to you, I don't think I showed it in my last video. No, I don't think I did. So I'll show it to y'all now. I finished A, B, and C. A, B, and C. How's that? And like I said, I'm choosing to do 3 letters per thingy. And I don't know what size frame this is going to have to go into. But I'm just thinking about taking and getting it framed somewhere. I don't know where. Now here's the one I'm really excited about. I actually finished this last night. Dun dun dun. That old fairy is all done. She's not ironed, but she's stitched and she's beaded. How about that? Look at those beads. I'm so happy. I can't get it all. Maybe if I put it this way, I can see it all. But I am excited. This one I will not frame myself. I will take this to go get framed. I don't know when I'm going to take it to get framed. Soon, because I'm all excited and can't wait to get it framed and on my wall. But I finished it. There's, and I love it. I have to say, I absolutely love it. Although there is one spot that I'm not too happy about. That, well, I mean, it's okay because I did it exactly like the instructions said. But if I knew it was going to turn out this way, I probably would have did it a little bit differently. So it's this hand right here, because she's got her 2 fingers here. That's like the same color floss used as the dark brown in her skirt, so that even though it's back stitched from far away, it just looks like her hand's deformed, at least to me. And at the time that I was stitching it, when I stitch in sections, so I didn't really notice. I mean, when I was stitching it at the time, I didn't realize that was part of her hand. If I would have realized at the time that was part of her hand, it was going to come out that way, I probably would have done that part of her hand in a little bit lighter of a floss. Not because, like I said, it blends in with her skirt and it looks like her hand's deformed or something. But I'm so excited. That wasn't even on my list of things to get finished this month, but I picked it up. Hang on. I'm looking at something. My notes from last week. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't even on, because I had, my plans for this month. I didn't even plan on finishing it this month. But when I finished the C block, was it the C block when I finished it? Yeah, because I didn't, excuse me. I picked up Petal Fairy, and when I picked her up this time to work on her, I had already worked on her a little bit here and there, so all I had was just, a little bit of these flowers left to do. Actually, all I had to do was all the pink part in those flowers. And I did that in a day and a half, maybe just a day. And I said, oh, well, I'm going to start. Then I did the back stitching, which took half a day, if that. And then I thought it was going to take longer to do the beads, because for some reason I was thinking there was more beads on her than there was, but then as I started doing it, and I finished all the dark beads first, you know, these color beads first, then I had just the light beads. I'm like, oh heck, I'm going to have this finished before Friday. And I did, because I finished it last night. And then I remembered, no, there weren't a lot of beads in this one, because it's one of the reasons why I picked this one, because there weren't so many beads, and I wanted to start out with one that didn't have as many beads. But I'm loving it. I need to... And, in fact, when I finished the back stitching, I was so excited to hurry up and get started on the beadings. The beadings. No. Beading. Not beatings, as I'm going to beat you up. It's because I have a southern accent that they sound the same. But anyway. Anyway, I was so excited to start beating it. Leave it, Loki. Back up. Back up. Sorry. Originally, I was going to take it out and iron it before I started it, but I was so excited to get started that I didn't take it out to iron it. I just started beading. I'm like, so I'm going to have to try to iron around the beads, because I don't know if the iron will melt the beads or not, but I'll be careful, because if it does, then that would make me very, very sad. Very, very angry. But anyway, those were my finishes. So, this morning, I picked up, and I'm doing the fourth part in the Do a Deer, and I got most anything done. The wording, most anything, not most anything, but. And for some reason, when I look at anything, I know it's not misspelled, because I checked it like 50,000 times, but it just, you ever write down a word and you know you spelled it right, but it just doesn't, for some reason, look right? That's what anything, I look at it and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. I don't know. But I did that, and I started the border here. You can see my string. So I'm going to work on that until I'm finished. That'll be my next finished. And then once that's finished, let me go back to my notes from last week. Then I'll probably do... Well, I'll probably do my 2 snowmen of the months to get caught up on that, and then try to finish 99 before I work on the... Because the only 2 sales I'm doing... Well, other than the snowmen of the months, the only 2 sales I'm doing this month is the I know my ABCs, and the autumn one starts this month. So I'm going to do those 2. Damn, sorry. Just belching away. My nose don't itch, I just belch. Okay, let me look at my notes now. Oh, Natasha was wondering how I pronounce my last name. And, a lot of y'all, I heard a lot of people pronounce it in their videos, and the majority of y'all get it right. You get it wrong, I don't care. I'm not sensitive. My husband's sensitive about it because he grew up with that name, but it's a hard name. I mean, you look at it and it doesn't sound the way it looks, but it's pronounced Gregoire. Gregoire. Because it's French. It's French. Married me a Frenchman. But I own his ass because I'm a Cherokee woman. That's like a running joke in the house. I tell him all the time, so don't forget. I own you. Let's see. Oh. Thank you so much for everyone who put in suggestions on helping me find that pattern with the lady walking the dog. I didn't realize there were so many patterns out there of women walking their dogs. But I found the one I'm looking for. It's actually by Cross Stitching Art. And the name of it is called Rainy Day Stroll. And the reason why I like that one is because it's It's, I think, a boxer. It could be either a boxer or it could be American Bulldog. Either way, because they both kind of look the same, but it looks more like a boxer. But he has this cute little hat on too, so I got that on my wish list because I'm thinking about doing that one for my eldest daughter because she would appreciate that one. Let's see what else. Oh man, have y'all watched? I think his name is Brian, but his channel name is Blitz Stitch. He made a huge giant project bag. I'm talking, I can't even show you. I could do this, but it's bigger than that. It's like huge. Go, if y'all haven't checked him out, I'll link him in the bottom. Let me write that link. I mean, I did a shout out for him and had linked his channel, but he's the guy that does the stitching diagonally. But he went to his mom. He went to visit his mom. He had his mom help him do this great big old huge project bag. And then someone put on, I forget, someone put on there, don't sell them because then Joe will buy them. Not that bad, am I? Really? But you gotta check it out. I'm thinking about asking him what the dimensions are because it looks. It's like my itch. Asking him what the dimensions are on that because I mean it would be easy to make. I think. I probably could make one, maybe. But it fits, it's so big that it fits his throw frame with the project on it. So it's not like, you know, people got the they keep their projects on their scroll rods. Not frames. Did I say frames? No, scroll rods. But they roll them up and and the bag's just this big around. No, this one fits a project with the project still on it. So cool. So cool. He was selling them though, I would buy one. Just saying. Ooh. Hang on, I gotta go grab something or I won't be able to answer this lady's question. Just, admire my blinds back there. Aren't they pretty? I like it better than a curtain. Of course, they get... Okay. Aren't they pretty? Sorry about that. Okay, Susie. Susie, I don't know what I did when I wrote down her last name, but now I can't read it. She wanted to know what green I was using in my Do a Deer project, because I'm not using what's called for. So I had to go get this because I didn't write it down. I'm using Shutter Green. And I'm using this for all the grassy areas that I think the called for is, I forget what the called for is, but what the called for is looks like dead grass, and I wanted spring grass, so that I'm using Shutter Green on that one. Okay. And let's see. Vicki Johnson asked if I do big pieces and where do I order from. Actually, I wrote dig pieces, but she asked about big pieces. Well, yeah, I do. Well, depends on what your definition of big is. If it's like a heaven and earth design, yeah, I'm right now currently working on one heaven and earth that I haven't worked on in a while, and I'll be talking about this later too. But I only got one on the go, and I'll only have one on the go at a time because I can't see myself having more than one heaven and earth on the go. I mean, I got several patterns, maybe 6 or 7, I don't know. But I think I would stress too much having more. Loki is sitting here and he's circling me. Would you stop, please? You're distracting me. Where was I? Oh yeah, I think I would stress out if I had more than one Heaven and Earth or one big full coverage piece like that on the go at one time. Um, yeah, I think I would stress out because I'm not so much stressing out because I'm feeling bad because I haven't worked on my Heaven and Earth in several months now, and I've only got 2 pages finished on it. And I was really hoping at the beginning of the year when I started it that I was hoping that by now I would have at least 5 or 6 pages done on it. So I'm like 3 pages behind what I had hoped to be on it by now. And yeah, that stresses me a little bit. Now I know everyone says, well, this is your hobby, it shouldn't stress you out. I don't care if it's my hobby or not. I set goals for myself, and if I don't attain my goals, then, I mean, I'm not sitting here biting my nails over it or pulling my hair out over it. But, you know, every so often I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I haven't done that in so long, I need to pull it out and do it. But before I do that, I want to finish this, and I want to, it's on my mind a lot. And that's one of the reasons why for years, up until this year, I only had one whip going on at a time, because I knew I would be that way. While I'm stitching on one, I'd be thinking, oh, I got to get this one finished, and I got to get this one finished, and I didn't want to put myself through that. But anyway, enough about that. I got all my notes here. Off topic here, stitching for a minute. If y'all on Netflix, if y'all haven't watched the show Stranger Things, y'all need to go watch it. I forget who had told me about it. I thought it was Olivia, but I'm not 100% sure. If it was someone else and not Olivia, then, oh well, you're just going to get pissed off that I didn't mention any. No, teasing. Loki, leave it. Don't make me get up and come over there, boy. Okay. He left it. He's usually pretty good to move it. Alright, anyway. Stranger Things. Oh man, that is a good show. If you're a fan of shows like The X-Files, or something like what's the name of that show? I'm trying to think. What's the name of it? I can't think of it. Oh well, X-Files. If you're like a fan of a show, though, if you're a fan of X-Files or shows like that, go watch Stranger Things on Netflix. They got the first season out. I don't know when the second season is supposed to start, but I can't wait. I got hooked. I binge watched that. Oh my god. Awesome, awesome, awesome show. Let's see. Christine Cannon, she's thinking about doing a Floss Floss of the Month Club from Stitching Bits and Bobs, and asked what I get and do I like it. I get the Carrie's Creations. I get the cottons and the silks, and I love them. Love, love, love them. I really wish that there were designers out there that would, use her floss and chart with her floss and everything, because especially the silks. Now, I'm saying this, and I've said it before, I haven't used very many silks, okay? I don't like that DMC, and actually it's not a silk, it's the rayon crap. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I will cut off my right arm before I use that crap. Literally. Well, not literally. I mean, it would hurt to cut off my right arm. Then I wouldn't be able to stitch. But still, I would not use that stuff, okay? And I don't want anyone bashing me or throwing things at me or coming to my house with pitchforks, but I don't particularly like the Moe's silk for the same reason that I don't like the DMC. I just don't like it. I don't like anything that, I mean, I want something that's going to be easy to work with. I don't want to work with something that's, because then I get frustrated and I want to throw my project across the room. So, but their silks, the Carrie's Creations silk, oh my God, it works up. I recommend it if you, and it's not like $7 or $8 or $5 a skein. I think it's only $2 a skein, so it's inexpensive as well. And I've used it quite often. I've used it on several of my Lizzie Kate's the three little words series, and it works up beautifully. I love it. So if you're asking for if you want a recommendation, yes, get it. It's okay. I'm sorry. Never mind. You'll like it. I like it. You might not like it, but I like it and I recommend it. Let's see. Alright, someone else, cried, asked what fabric of the month I'm in. I'm in Under the Sea Fabrics by Leslie, her monthly club. Hand dyed by Stephanie, and I'm in hers. I used to be in Stitch Dye Love's fabric of the month until she changed the way she does her fabric of the month. Because, the other two, they send me an invoice, I get it in my email, I pay it, and I get my fabric. Easy. I don't have to worry about, going on the website by a particular time and ordering it and blah, blah, blah. And Stitch Dye Love used to do that, but then she changed it where if you want the fabric of the month, you got to go on her website and get to place the order, and it's like, by the time I think about it, it's too late, and I'm like, no. So if she ever goes back to sending out invoices, maybe I'll sign up again, but, I just want someone to send me an invoice, and I pay it, and they send me something. Don't everyone start sending me invoices. And then I just recently signed up for Pole Stitches Fabric of the Month. They're out of England. In fact, I was hoping I would get it today before the mail came. It'll probably come tomorrow when I'm not here. And I'll tell you why I won't be here tomorrow in a minute. But I just started hers this month, and I should be getting it anytime soon, and I'm looking forward to that one. And I will probably sign up for another one. I don't know if I want to do another one over in England, or if I want to try to find I'd like to find another one here somewhere in the States. I do know that Fabrics by LJ is doing a Fabrics of the Month now, and I might go on his website and look at his. I've ordered quite a bit when he first started, but I quit ordering, but only because excuse me, I like a very subtle modeling, and not a whole lot of colors. And his, although they're very, very pretty, usually have a lot of modeling and a lot of different colors, and that's just not my aesthetic. So I might go check him out if he's doing some more what's the word I'm looking for, muted, I guess, or not so modelly. I don't know, but my allergies are like really acting up, so that anyway. And I've thought about signing up for Silk Weaver's Fabric of the Month, but sorry, I had to look to see what Loki was doing. But I've heard a lot of I heard that the shipping on that is like not so great. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. But if anyone there knows of any other Fabric of the Months that are here in the States, let me know in the comments. Because that's one thing in my stash that I don't have. Well, I have a lot of fabric in my stash, but a lot of it is 16 and 18 count Aida. And I find that I'm pulling away from the Aida and doing more on the even weave. And because I'm not a serious stitcher, I don't stitch on linen. So that I don't have a lot of even weave in my stash, especially 32 count. So I'm finding I'm really like stitching on 32 count. So that I'm joining these Fabric of the Months, and that's what I'm getting, 32 count in. And anytime I order fabric, I try to order the 32 count, kind of like neutral type colors and stuff like that to build up my stash. So that's that. Let's see. And thank you everyone for commenting about how beautiful my daughter is. Isn't she beautiful? She is. Both my daughters are beautiful. But yeah, she got her hair highlighted. She loves it. Of course, we told her if she wants to keep it up, she needs to hurry up and get a job so she can pay for it herself. She still doesn't have a job. But someone asked what grade she is. She is a junior this year. So she's got this year and next year, and she's out of school. Or out of high school. So she's all excited about being an upperclassman. And being a junior. So. What else do I have to do? Oh! Everyone has given me some great ideas from channel name. I'm loving them. I think there's one or two I'm leaning toward. I think the number one. I think the one that's in first place, the front runner right now is Shits and Giggles Stitcher. I forget, and I didn't write down. I forget who suggested that, but I read it and I laughed. I thought that was funny. That's, I think, the front runner. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh. What's TFS mean? Seriously. I see it a lot, and when people make a post or something, TFS. What's that mean? Are you telling me to... I don't know. I don't know what it means. I mean, I've thought of some things that it could mean, but I doubt that's what it means. Audiobooks. Oh, my God. I was, let me tell y'all. I think this is one of the reasons why I got Petal Fairy done so quickly. I love to read. I've always loved to read. And I'm keeping an eye on Loki. He's over there by my stitching spot, and I left a floss box open, and he's like looking at the colors. That's what I told him to leave it a while ago. And if I find floss all over my floor because he's decided to play with it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Audiobooks. Oh, okay, I love to read. And, you know, and I've mentioned on other videos before how I love to read, but I haven't been reading a lot because, you know, it's hard to read and cross-stitch at the same time. And believe me, I tried. I literally tried to read and cross-stitch at the same time, and I just can't be done. So, the other day, I signed up for the free trial membership for Audible and listened to my first audiobook. Oh my God, I loved it. I don't know why I'm belching, sorry. Loved it. And the book that I listened to, what was the name of it? Crimes Against Magic. And I don't remember the author. And I've already got up once to go there and get something. I'm too lazy to do it again. But it's set in England, and the guy reading it has a slight English accent, not a very heavy one, but a slight one. But he does the voices. He has a very deep voice. I mean, he's a very, a manly voice. And every time he does the voices of all the different characters. And every time he went to go do a voice for one of the women, I had to giggle a little bit because it sounded funny. But I loved it. So I am now on my second one. And actually what I'm listening to now is a book that I've read. I must have read this book a dozen times. But it's from my favorite author. It's from my favorite series of all times. And I've decided, hopefully here soon, the next book of the series that's going to come out, it's like long overdue. It should have came out 2 years ago as far as I'm concerned. But he's taken a long time to get this next one out. And I've decided that I had decided a while back that I wanted to reread the whole series. But again, I can't read and stitch at the same time. So now I'm going to listen to him on audiobooks. And it's by Jim Butcher. And I've seen, there was a new Floss tuber that I watched just the other day that said that she liked this series too, the Dresden Files series. And the first book is called Stormfront. So like I said, I've read it over the years. I've reread this series several times. That's how much I love the series. And so now I'm listening to it on Audible, and I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it. So I'm going to get the whole series one by one, because if I get it all at once, my husband will probably throw a fit for me. I don't know. So I love it. And I can sit there, and I get a lot more. I usually, when I stitch, I watch Floss too. But I find that if I'm listening to Audible while I stitch, I get more stitching done, because when I'm listening to a book, I don't have to stop and look at the screen to see what, someone's showing off. Now that being said, I'm still watching FlossTube, don't worry. I will never stop watching FlossTube. Hey, hang on. Are you going to work?
Yes.
Are you forgetting something? Uh-huh. You saw me doing a video, you thought you were just going to sneak out of here without doing it, huh? Alright, my son's going to work now. About an hour ago, I told him, before you go to work, I need the trash in the kitchen taken out. He says, okay. Well, I'm sitting here doing my video. Next thing you know, he's coming down the stairs and he's going out the door. He figured if I was on the video, I wouldn't stop him to take the trash out. Well, guess what? I stopped his ass to take the trash out. Get that little bag there on the floor, too, please. And take it out. He was trying to be slick. You come say hello to my friends? Gotta go to work. Alright, have a good night. Love you.
You too.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so I don't know what I was talking about. Something about audiobooks. I think I was done talking. I don't know. If I remember later on, I'll do. So, oh, okay. I have just a little tiny bit of haul to show y'all. One of it's not quite Stitcher related, but I'm going to show you anyway. Only because I had to go to Staples the other day because Samantha needed school supplies, and evidently the binders at Staples are better than anywhere else, so she wanted to get the binders from Staples. I don't know. I had a coupon and reward points or whatever the system they do, so I said let's go. But these, look how thick these are. Little notebooks, spiral-bound notebooks. I got 2 of them. I should have gotten more because they were on clearance. I got me a pink and a blue one. Like I've said before, I have a small dresser or chest of drawers. It's just got 3 drawers in it that I have as a table next to my stitchy spot. Well, y'all have seen it and everything. The top drawer, literally the top drawer, if you open it up, The only thing that's in it is little notebooks like this. I have a fetish for them, just like I have a fetish for pens. I picked up, this is one of them. It's the Papermate Inkjoy gel pens. Oh, I got this pink one, a purple one, and a light blue one. And I'm going to go back and get some more colors. I have a pen fetish as well. I told my husband, I said, because he never knows what to get me for Christmas. I'm like, get me notebooks and pens. I'd be happy as shit. And then today, or this week, in the mail, I think they came Tuesday. Yeah, they came Tuesday. Day after Labor Day. My bags from Trisha. Alright, that one. And that one. Let me tell you something. This is the God's honest truth. I got two of them. And I was so worried that I wasn't going to get any, because I knew there was a lot of people there wanting to get them. And I knew she only had a few, she didn't have that many. That I literally said me please on, I didn't even think I said please, I just did me because that was shorter. On the first two I came across that no one claimed yet. I didn't even look to see what kind of fabric it is. Now, I like the fabric, especially this one. I love this one. And I like this one too because it's a little autumn plus springy. So I like the fabric, but it wasn't until after I got them that I went and actually looked to see what the fabric was. Could have had naked people all over it and I wouldn't have known. That's it. That's all I got for haul. Well, I did get my fabric of the month from Stephanie, but I've already put it away, so I'm not going to go get it to show you. I'm sure that someone else has got it and shown it on their video. What else? Excuse me, I'm not really tired. I don't know why I'm yawning. Maybe it's because I'm boring. I don't know. Anyway, today's Friday, and this weekend is our fifth weekend rush? Or our fourth? I don't know. It's either our fourth or our fifth. I don't know. So don't forget, this weekend's the weekend rush. People are already starting to post what they're going to work on. They did yesterday. I think that's awesome. And oh my God, we have in the past week, every day I'm like approving, just me, myself, I'm approving a good, sometimes anywhere between 5 to 12 new people for our group, Cross Stitch Finish Line, which is awesome. I love it. The more the merrier, I say. And tomorrow, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to go stitch with Abby Bella Stitch tomorrow. Yes, I'm excited. Samantha's going with me because she wanted to go. She's going to bring, I said, well, we're going to stitch. Are you going to stitch? She says, yeah, I'll bring my stitching with me. She says, I'll bring my homework too so I can get my homework done. Like, okay. Can't argue with that, She's actually wanting to do her homework on the weekend. Hey, I must have did something right somewhere. But I'm excited. Brenda's going to meet me in Killenly or Danielson or somewhere around there. Oh, see, I just got another notification. Someone asked to join Cross Stitch Finish Line. Isn't that wonderful? But she's meeting me, and then she's going to ride with me the rest of the way. Which is nice because it's going to be the first time I meet her. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. And then on October, I want to say the 1st. I think it's the first weekend. I think it's the first Saturday in October. Go to Cross Stitch Finish Line. Look in the events. You're going to see it. We're setting up a stitch together for Connecticut residents. We don't have to be in Connecticut. If you're coming from somewhere else, that's fine. But we're going to have it over at Molly's because it's going to be a little bit easier for her because sometimes it's hard for her to get out. So we're going to do it there. We're going to do a potluck. Sign up. Once you sign up, all you got to do is send her a private message and she'll send you the address. She doesn't want to put, but yeah, I think it's the first Saturday. So look it up. And come stitch with us. That'll be fun. And Abby, you can come down. It's not coming up to stitch with you. You can come down and stitch with us. Alright, let's see. Anything else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else before I go to my shout outs. I don't think so. Alright, let's do my shout outs. Here we go. Are we ready? Let's see, I'm looking. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, y'all ready for the shout outs now? Alright, let's see. We got Deos DeSereth or so, I don't know. Like I said, I'll link all these. But this guy, he's Courtney's partner. It's a guy. And he did his video. He's showing off his stuff. I think that's so cool. Oh, hang on. Let's rewind for a minute. Let's go back. Pirate Sticks. Have y'all seen her video where she did the giveaway? And she had Benita show up again? I think that's hilarious. Well, I've been trying to convince my husband to do a video with me where I ask, where I ask him the questions about cross stitch and everything. And I almost have him convinced to do it. Almost. But anyway, I told him, I said, come on. I said, other people are doing it and everything. So yesterday when he got home from work, I finally set up so I can watch YouTube on the TV. I said, oh, babe, come here. Sit down. I'm going to show you something. So I pulled up that video of Pirate Stitcher. And he's watching it. And he's looking at it. And he gave me this look. I'm like, so, baby, if I do... He says, don't even think about it. He says, no, it'd be a cold day in hell before I do that. I said, oh, come on. Pirate Stitcher, I love your husband. There's not too many guys that would do that. I know my husband wouldn't. But anyway, that's funny. Okay, now let's go back to my shout outs. Let's see. Thread Wishes. She has a Etsy shop and sells patterns. She does pattern making. She started doing a video. Then we have One Stitch at a Time. She does she's a one whip at a time stitcher. Yeah. We'll see how long that lasts. I was too at once, believe it or not. Oh, that's right. I wanted to tell you. Okay, I got something. Let me write this down so I don't forget. All right. Then we got Carrie Preston. She's funny. You need to go watch her. I liked her. Then we got, let's see. Jan a Stitcher. I'm loving the pirate piece that she's doing. I need to go take a look at it. And it's not the pirate piece y'all are probably thinking of, but it's nice. I like it. Then we got, Crafty Lisa, man. She does everything. I'm talking, she does everything. Just go watch her video. She does it all. She does everything. And not just crafty-wise. I'm talking, she does everything. I was like, she kept saying, I do this, and I do this, and I do that, and I'm going to school to learn to do this. And I'm like, dang. She must never sleep. Then we got Send Sash to Smile. I think it's how you pronounce it. She has a chart that's called Beyond Death. I've never seen it somewhere. I think it was a PDF file because she showed it on her, I think, iPad or whatever. So it was a downloadable. But it was called Beyond Death, and what it is, it's a man and a woman's hand holding. They're holding hand. Just the hands part from like here on down, holding each other. With their rings and everything, and you can tell they're dead hands. Go look at it. It was actually kind of. I tell you what, Emily C, you need to go take a look at it, because when I saw it, that's you popped in my mind like that. I'm like, oh, Emily C would love that. So go take a look at it. Then we got Elizabeth Himes. She's only been stitching for a few months. And she, and she did. And I'm going to have to find where she got this pattern, because it's something I need to stitch and put in my bathroom. But it was called Pee and Poop and Love. Go look at it. It was cute. Yeah. One last thing I meant to talk about it and I forgot. Okay, I got 2 finishes. That brings me down now to... How many whips? Oh, hang on. Five whips now, right? I think I got 99, the Heaven and Earth, the Eeyore, I know I got more whips than that. Alright, I'm going to go get my phone. Hang on, because this is going to drive me nuts. Admire my blinds again. Aren't they beautiful? Alright. Alright, I got 5 whips going on. Okay, I got 99, I got my Heaven and Earth, the Do Re Mi, which I haven't finished yet, my Eeyore one, and then the Snicks. 6 Snow Bells, which I started a few weeks ago, and I did just the borders because I'm doing them all in one piece. So yeah, that was 5, right? I already forgot. What is wrong with me? Yeah, so it's 5 whips I got going on. And then I'll finish Do a Deer. I'll finish that within the next few days. So that'll bring me down to 4. But I'm fixing to start a snowman, which will bring me back up to 5. So, but anyway, I was sitting down. I tell you this so I can tell you this. I was sitting down the other day, writing out my plans for next year, which stitch-alongs I'm going to do, and what I want to stitch, which things I definitely want to get stitched next year, and which projects I'm going to do as gifts for other people and whatnot. And I got maybe not even halfway through the year, and it finally, hang on. I'm starting to stress out already. I think I'm going to go into double-digit whips next year. I don't know. We'll see. Because, there's a lot I want to do next year. And I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting things together for my giveaway. I probably won't do it till the end of the month, maybe. I don't know. Because I'm ordering things. I got, I want to get some special stuff and whatnot. So, as soon as I get all that together, I'll be doing a giveaway for me having 1,000 subscribers. One of these days I'll start making my own project bags. I got whole over there on the end of my table. I got a well, it's bigger than that because if I go bigger, y'all can't see me. It's my hands. I have a big box over there, full of material, fat quarters, because that's what I buy, fat quarters. Because the way I make my bags, it takes a fat quarter, so that way I don't have to cut that much. Full of fat quarters to make project bags and zippers, because I went and bought a bunch of damn zippers. Well, zippers aren't damned, but to make project bags, and I haven't made any yet. Because I'm buying. I love these. Oops, I did. Trish, I love them. I need to put something in them. I don't know what I'm going to put in them. A special project. And I know I wouldn't be able to make ones with this, there's no way. I'm not good enough to do that. Barely good enough to do the two things that I can sew on my sewing machine. Project bags and pillowcases. That's all I can sew. Project bags and pillowcases. Alright, well that's it. I got nothing on. Nothing on. Yeah, I got stuff on. I got clothes on. I got nothing on. I got nothing else to say. That's it. If you're in the New England area, come stitch with us. Come stitch with Abby Bella Stitch. I'll be there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm bringing snacks. Because she's got the haul from 9 to 5. I probably won't be getting there till 10 or a little after. Because it takes... I looked it up on the GPS. And GPS says it's going to take an hour and 40 minutes for me to get there. And I'm not leaving here until about 8. Well, that'll get... Well, I don't know. I'll probably get there... Yeah, because I'll be getting there about 10. Somewhere around 10-ish. Which is okay. And so I'm bringing snacks. And the reason why I'm bringing snacks is I'm going to have a teenager with me, and they'll die without snacks. And I haven't told my daughter yet. She asked me, you know how kids, especially teenagers, they can't live without their devices. She has her phone in her hand 24 hours a 7, and she has one earpiece in at all times. Because I yell at her, she has both in, and I'm trying to talk to her, and she doesn't ignore me. She can't hear me. So she keeps one out, so if I call her or something, she can hear me. But she asked me, is there going to be Wi-Fi where we're going? I said, well, I don't know, Samantha, at the church. I don't know if they got free Wi-Fi or not. So she was bummed out because there wasn't going to be Wi-Fi. Well, I watched Abby's video yesterday, and she says there's going to be free Wi-Fi. So I haven't told my daughter yet, but I'm sure as soon as I tell her, she's going to be happy as pig and shit. So, she'll like that. She's looking forward to going. I don't know why. So, alright, well that's it. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go stitch. I'm going to try to get as much... I don't know what projects I'm going to bring yet. Because I don't know if I'm going to bring Do a Deer with me tomorrow. I might not. I do know I'm bringing some floss and some floss bobbins and stuff to bobbinate. I'm going to bobbinate while I'm there. I know. Because I got all the floss for the Lady of the Flag. And I haven't bobbinated yet. And I'm 99.9% sure that's going to be the next mirror I start. Because I'm just itching to start her. But I want to get all the floss bobbinated first. So I'm going to bring the floss for that and the little bobbin case that I'm going to put it in with me tomorrow. Because my thought is, a lot of times, and this happens every time I've gone over to Molly's to stitch, we get to talking or something, and I don't stitch because evidently I can't, if my mouth is moving, my hands can't stitch. I don't know. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, either I'm going to go and I'm going to be talking and everything, and I won't be able to stitch because I can't talk and stitch at the same time. I don't know why. Or I'll be stitching and ignoring everybody. I don't want to ignore people. I don't want them to think I'm rude. So I thought, well, I'll take, my floss that needs to be bobbinated because I can bobbinate and talk at the same time. So I'm going to do that. And, I wonder if there's any LNSs close by to where we're going to be. Is there, Abby? Let me know, Abby. You're good about finding LNSs. Alright, I really got to go now. I got to go take my medicine. My allergies are starting to get worse. Am I forgetting anything? No. It's so hard to say goodbye. Alright, I'm going to go. Bye, everyone.